welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I am your 23-year-old cash stuffer. I cash stuff for a bunch of reasons, but it's also because I love the way that it gives flexibility for me to save for my future as well as live in the present. So if that's something you want to do too, make sure you continue watching. Hello everyone, I hope you are well. I'm using an overhead light so there's a bit more shadow than usual. I hope you do not mind. It is getting pretty dark pretty early now in Melbourne because we are going into winter time. Anyway, we have our stack of cash that we are going to be cash stuffing today, which is the same amount that we were cash stuffed last week. And this is $1,215. And it's a lot more than usual, but it's because it's two incomes. So let's count this first because we love counting money. We have 1, 2, 300, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 5900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 80 to 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 10 and 15. So $1,215 in here. Let me pop it on the tray and let's get started. Alrighty, money's on the tray. Let's begin with our new binder, which is our variable expenses for the week. And it is empty. We emptied it out. In fact, we actually overspent a little, but that is going to roll over to this budget. I'm going to be putting the same amount in, but I'm already going to technically subtract it. So we're starting with groceries and we're going to be putting in $125. We've already spent $50 from here, so just FYI. I'll just pop this in here like so. And I probably should take out the 50 now so I don't accidentally spend it somewhere else. Pop that to the side. And next we have dining, which is getting a 50. Eating out. We are trying our best not to eat out as much, so that's good. Hopefully next week there'll be some rollover in here. Next we have transport, and transport usually gets a 60, so 50 and a 10, but we already spent 50 on fuel, so I'll put that away to the side again and just put 10 just cause maybe we'll need extra fuel throughout the week. Hopefully that's enough, but if not, it's okay. We'll go for our budget next week. Next up is personal expenses, and this gets 50 per person, 50 for me and 50 for my partner. So I'll be putting that in there, and I will give him his 50 later. And that is all of our variables. So that is all done. Perfect. Let's move on to the next binder, which is our purple binder. Our purple binder is getting a lot of love. I might do a condensing soon, depending on how I feel in this video about how my envelopes are tracking. So firstly is our bills, and it is getting $70. So 50 and a 20. Now we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, $260 in here. Ready to go for, I think our water is coming out next. Next up is our variable expenses, and this is just in case any of our envelopes go over budget, because we don't really have much room to individually put money in all our categories at the moment. So $20 goes in here. We have 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 245 in the variable expenses. So it's a pretty good buffer for if we do need it, but hopefully we do not need it anytime soon. Next is the car payment, and I will probably be paying off my monthly car payment after this video. The car is getting $160 every week, and I pay $640 total for the loan every month, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 10, 25, $725 in the car loan. This is going to my parents, thankfully, so I have no interest in my car. I'm just paying them back slowly over the course of 3 years. Next up is hosting, which is getting skipped. Physical therapy. I just went to my osteo, so it's looking pretty sad. I'm going to be putting in a $20, and so it has $55 now in here. Not a lot, but enough to go for a massage or an osteo. I definitely need to start bulking this or stop going, but you know, back pain, it is what it is. Might have to adjust my budget or pop in extra during the bonuses, because my back pain is partly due to the fact that I am going on, I am doing more shifts at my retail job, so that's why my back's kind of in more pain than usual. Anyway, in movement, we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 135 in here. Yes, I need to actually take out $55 because I renewed my class pass membership. It's usually, I think, like $80 or $90, but I decided to reduce my subscription a little bit for now because I'm pretty busy and I don't have much time to go to Pilates classes anyway. So just cutting down my subscription so that I can save a bit of money, because I also already bought prepaid dance classes as well, which is also what I use ClassPass for. So yeah, that'll work for now, but we're going to put in $40 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and $20 in movement. So that's good that it's starting to get a bit more, as we are trying to start doing gym membership soon. So that'll be for gym eventually when we have enough money. Next is our cats, and our cat envelope is empty. In fact, it was negative. It's $40 negative. So we're going to be putting in $90 today. But since it was negative, this 220s are going to go away on the side, and we are going to put 50 in the cat's envelope. Man, oh man, do they need a lot. We literally have to go buy more wet food for them soon. So this is just going to go in the drain literally the next week or two. Housewares is getting skipped. Gifts is getting skipped. So the purple binder is done. Let's move on to our last and final binder of today, which is our white binder. Our white binder starts off with our Kush Tush, which is our emergency fund. I actually think I'm gonna take this out because we don't really need Kush Tush. What's it called? We don't really need this anymore because we're putting in every single week $250. So I can just put that at the front, and I will take $250. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, $600 in the emergency fund, which is great. It's an amazing start for 2 weeks, and I hope to continue this so we can reach our 1 month goal of 6K ASAP. We want to try to get to 3 months by the end of the year, but we'll see how that goes. Let's start with our 1 month, of course. Next is our school fees, which I actually have to take a look at, and because it's about time to pay for it before the end of the financial year. So school fees is getting $35, and this is one of the envelopes that I feel like I need to condense because there's quite a few bills in here. We have 4,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So yeah, it's a pretty good amount in there, and I can definitely condense it to a lot bigger bills, probably like 3-4 bills in total, so we might condense. Next up is my partner's school fees, which I call him Potato. Potato school fees is getting $75, 20 and a 5, and this goes back to his parents to pay off his school fees. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300 in here. Perfect. Ready for end of month to give to his parents. Sorry, I knocked you guys. And I'm not going to rub this off even though I took out the amount, because I've decided I'm just going to continue adding up so we actually know how much money we put in here. I might do the same thing with my car loan as well, so I actually know how much I've paid off to the car. Next up is vehicle maintenance. Vehicle maintenance, I will take off some. I'll do this. I think around 4 is enough because we are putting in $90 in here. So 50 and 2 20s. This is something that can be condensed too, actually. We have 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So yes, that is a lot of notes that we could definitely condense as well. So I might end up doing that condensing video today, but I need to find a better angle. I'm trying not to get as much shadow as I can, but because of that, my tripod is like right here and it's a bit hard to film and I keep knocking it over. Next up is the holidays. And of course, this is my favorite binder because I've been waiting to go on holiday for quite some time. We're going to be putting in $30 in here. So that's 40, that's 20, and that is a 10. Perfect. So we have 10 and 20. Lovely. We have 2,000, 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 50, 60, $70 in the holiday sinking fund. Lovely. I'll put that away. And that is all for this video. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one if I do end up doing a condensing. Bye!